Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the video. Methodical Man here. Going to go over kind of a daily review, but I kind of wanted to give you guys a rundown on the strategy that I've been trading for the last 5 or 6 days on the channel here. Haven't really talked all that much about it, but we're going to go over it here and just kind of give you guys some insight on what we're looking for. We did have a nice day today. We were up about, I don't know the exact amount, somewhere around $4,000. And we only took 8 trades. That's it. 8 trades for the entire day. 5 winners, 3 losers using the strategy. We did miss quite a few setups. Today I inserted kind of some discretion in my trading, and it caused me to miss a few setups, and that's okay. We won't. I think tomorrow we'll just take all the setups. I want to have a day where I don't miss any setups. That's kind of what I want to have happen there. So let's kind of go over the strategy. The win rate right now for me over the last 5 days is running at 65% overall. So in the back testing, it was running around 70. The 65% does not include trades that I missed. So something to consider there. But with this strategy, what we're basically doing, we're on a lower time frame chart here, 15 seconds, and we're looking for a high, and then we want to see a sweep of a low, and then we want to resweep the high if we're looking for a long, and we would take the fib of the manipulation leg. So in this case here, if we're looking at this chart, this would be the manipulation leg. So we had a high here, pushed up above this swing high, just to your left. Anytime there's a high or a low, clearly it's going to have swept a high or a low before it. So that's kind of my thinking. So there's the high. This low sweeps this swing low here. And then all we're looking for is a resweep of that high. And we're measuring the leg that made the high and made the low. And all we're doing is we are waiting for price to come back and tap into this zone off of the 30% line here. And what I've been doing is taking a 1-to-1 fixed 1-to-1 5-handle take profit, 5-handle stop. So you can see right here tagged in long from 53.25. Stop would be down at 48.25. So it did pull back down to 49.50 here. So it didn't stop us out and didn't run to our target. It did. This is an actual trade that I did actually take. So once these areas aren't mitigated, so even though price ran away from this area, we leave the order on just in case it returns. Now you can take it off the 50% line and go for the swing point that you measured. So you could take it off the 50% line and it'll be a little bigger of a trade, a little bigger of a risk, but the same risk to reward 1-to-1. I'm just taking these off of the 50% line here. We did take a trade today where we did this same strategy off the 50% line, but using the 1-minute chart. So that's kind of the setup that we're looking for there. So we want to see a sweep of the liquidity to the upside, sweep of a liquidity to the downside, and then re-break to the upside, and then we measure the manipulation leg. So just kind of wanted to take a minute to go over that, and that's what we're looking for. So far, it's been working incredibly well. So we're going to get into a couple of trades today that we took. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into the video. Just need 5 points. This is not a long-term move by any means. This is just, looking for 5 points. Probably not a smart idea in an uptrend, but I kind of like this setup a little more here. Do like this setup a little more. Probably should have just waited. What's going on, Room Beats? What's going on? What's going on? See if we can't get this push on up here. Oh, man, starting off the day 0 for 2. Oh, actually, you know what? We have a high, we have a low, and then we put one above the high. A high. supposed to be long here. I forgot you got to look at those wider. On the bigger time frames, you have to look at the wider range here. So you had a high, we had a low as we swept, a couple little swing lows in here. And then we pushed back above the high. So all we target is the swing points. So stop goes at this swing point, target would be up here at this swing point. Are we due for a red day? I don't know. I don't know, Kid Poker. I'm not sure. Probably not, but who knows? Only thing about the 1 minute chart is you're going to have to hold the trades longer, right? Because the targets are going to be quite a bit wider. This is the evals. I do plan on copying into the PAs eventually. So, yeah, I'm thinking about taking this one off, but I'm not supposed to. Close that gap on the 5 minute there. And there it is. That's why I like the 1 minute a little better. You get faked out less and you have to hold it longer. But look at the profits. Like I can put these accounts away now, right? So one trade and these are done for the day. Now, all right, guys, that's the highlights from the video there. Wanted to just remind you guys that we got the links down below for Apex, Topstep, and Bulenox. And we do stream live 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 9:15 a.m. Eastern for the New York session, 3 a.m. Eastern for the London session. Did want to kind of show you guys my Express funded account here. We got it back to green finally, $17 in green. And this is just goes to show you guys that you really should keep your losers small. You can see here on day one, we lost $1,000 and then we just chipped away at it. It took us 7 trading days to get this thing back to even. So we certainly need to follow our own rules when it comes to that. Keep the winners basically the same as the losers, or relatively close to the same size. And that's going to keep you in the right direction. So I'm going to follow my own rules here, and going forward, that's what we're going to do. Keep the losers small and the winners bigger if we can. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.